Hey guys, back with the 6.5 this morning. It suddenly turned out to be a really nice day. I was out earlier, and I was at the back of the farm, and it was kind of a lot colder. But unfortunately, the field I normally shoot in, which is like behind me, I can't really shoot in that field today because there's a bunch of cows in there. So I've come into the next field, and what I'm going to do now, I've already shot a group, as you'll see there on the target cam, and that was the first 3 shots out of a cold barrel, 100 yards obviously, and they were dead on. As you can see there, there's like 2 virtually in the same hole, and there's one just slightly off, and that's probably me. I'm going to fire another 2 now, just to confirm that. What we're going to do, I'm going to do some chronograph speeds today. I want to get final speed data to what these are actually going to come out at. Like I said, I've just got 2 shots left out of this last 5 that I had. I've already made up some a new batch of the 38.9 grains. So unfortunately, like I said, I had to go at that part of the farm, and I've come back to this part of the farm. So hopefully I'm still going to be on, but regardless of that, I'm more than happy with the first 3 shots that came out of the barrel, and they were dead on. Like I said, I'm going to shoot these next 2, see where I am, because obviously I've had to reset up the equipment and everything. So let's just fire these 2 shots, see where we are, and then I'll put the chronograph on, get some speed data. Now with these fields on this side, I might get out to about 450 because I can't really get quite over that side. So let's just see how we go, and we'll take it from there, okay? Okay, so from what I can see from here, that looks like it's in the group. Pulled it, and I can quite happily call that. So that's just the way it is. Happens. But 4 shots there, clustered. Okay, I'm not going to beat myself up about that pulled shot. Okay, so let's get the chronograph on there and see what these final speeds are, and then see if we can do a little bit of distance shooting, okay? So bear with me. Right, so I've got the chronograph set up, and I'm going to still shoot into the same point of aim, into the same target. I don't care if they go lower than where I'm aiming or whatever. This is just for the speeds only, and I'm not going to put another camera here so you can see. I'm going to put the speeds up on the screen as I go. It saves me breaking out another camera. So okay, let's have a look. And that first one was 29.23. As you can see, it kind of it went in that group anyway, so there wasn't even a point of impact difference. And a like for like shot, 29.23. Be great if they were all like that. Well, that jumped up a little bit, about 13 feet per second on that one, so that's the bit I can't quite explain sometimes. I mean, whether it's a little bit of neck tension difference, you know, I'm not too sure, but I mean, these are all weighed accurately to the kernel, and I mean to the kernel of powder. So, you know, that was 29.36, and the other two 29.23, 29.23. So still, let's just see what the next two rounds gives us. Like I say, still shooting in the group. I mean, that could also be a little bit of chamber heat as well. Could be anything. That's more like it, 29.32. So it's going down a little bit. And they're still clustering in that group, which is what I want to see. Oh, that dropped a little bit, but also that dropped in speed as well. So another unexplainable one. That was 29.11. Quite strange, really, why there'd be that much discrepancy in that speed variation, I should say. But I'm going to fire another two to get a better average. We'll do 7 shots. I mean, that 29.11 was a little bit too slow. So, like I said, could be a bit of neck tension, could be different case capacity in what's, you know, how thick a case might be, the wall case or whatever. But I'm not going to get that, let that get me down. Ah, hate it when I pull. 29.17. I mean, at least these are the speeds that I kind of want to see. 29.30 to 29.17, somewhere around there. We'll get a final group. $29.27. You know, I might do 10 rounds. Why not? I don't know. $29.27. So far we got $29.27, $29.27, $29.17, $29.11, $29.32, $29.36, $29.23, and $29.23. So, like I said, some rounds are completely like for like. Some there's going to be at 10, 12 feet per second, whatever. But like I said, that could be anything. Well, I think I owe it to myself to probably just shoot these last two, make it a 10 round chronograph test. At least then it gives me a clearer average. So far the SD at the minute is 7.9. But I might just take out that lowest shot. And keep, if they don't go no lower than 29.17, then I'll take the average from that. Mirage is getting a bit bad now. The target's dancing all over the place. So 29.19. But everything to do with pressure, everything's perfectly fine. Well, more than fine actually. That's just fantastic. Beautiful, nice rounded primer. Very good. Okay, last one. And that was a 29.25. Alright, so that's 10 rounds. Right, let's just go over the data. So here are the 10 shots that we did. And obviously we took out the 29.11 and then we saw what the average was over the last 9 shots. and which gave us a max of that, which was the highest one at 29.36, 29.17. It's okay, so there's some inconsistencies there with some speed variation, and like I said, it's very hard to pinpoint where that is. I mean, I do my part of reloading these to as high a specifications as I can. I mean, I don't do the water test and all that. You know, if you want to go that route, that's fine. But so looking at that, that gave us an average of 29.25. But unfortunately, it gave us a high ES of 19 and a standard deviation of 5.9. So now, taking out them 3 rounds out of that 10 to get a more consistent average, we took out the 29.11, took out 29.36 and 29.32. Like I said, unexplainable rounds, I don't know why. So now, readjusting that then gives us a max of 29.27 and a min of 29.17 with an average of 29.23. So only 2 feet per second, only 2 feet per second difference between those two. But the ES then gives us a 10 and a standard deviation of 3.7. So a little more consistent, I'd say. Like I was saying before, very difficult to understand where those speed variations come from. It could be an internal part of the case. I mean, I know it's not going to be the powder in any high and low charge, because, like I said, when you've got a lab scale that's going to weigh to the kernel, you can't just really get any more accurate than that, and I'm not going to start splitting kernels. So 29.23 that's the data I'm going to go with. Like I said, ES of 10, SD 3.7. So I'm quite happy with that. Now the breeze has picked up a bit now. I really would like to set up. There's a part of the field that probably would give me 472 yards, 471 yards. So I'm going to put a piece of steel out there and just sort of see where we're hitting. And like I said, I'm not going to be bothered back too much about the wind. I just want to know what my high and low is, if we're going to be on with that ballistic coefficient. We'll go with those speeds and see what we get. All right. Thought I would give you a quick shot of the homemade claws for the Akitac bipod. These were just some metal roofing thingamajigs. I can't even remember what they were called actually. I'll have to look them up. But I just bought them from like a DIY store, and you just kind of you see there, the screw just clicks through the hole. And just stops the feet sinking into the grass too much. That's my homemade feet, and they work really well, especially when the ground's got a lot softer as well. So. Alright. Right guys, I've just set up a steel target at 467 yards. Unfortunately this particular camera is the one without the longest zoom, so that's a 20 times optical zoom there. But you can see where the target is anyway, but I've got a target cam down there so that you'll be able to see if I get any impacts. So let me just set the camera up on me, and we'll take some shots and see what happens. Okay, so I mean, obviously there's some mirage and bit of breeze this side, but from what I can see, the flag that I've got out there doesn't seem to be moving much at all. So but I think we've got a bit of a slight right to left wind, I think, from this side. But we're going to put that into the ballistics on that range. I'm going to use Strillock for this. So just bear with me 1 second. Right, first of all, we're going to put that speed, which was the 2923. Okay. And we'll put in 467. And that's going to give us a 7.3 MOA elevation, hopefully. Okay, so I can see a little bit of movement on the wind now. There's a bit of a left to right now. Probably no more than about 2 to 3 miles an hour, I would have thought. Possibly 4, but I'd say 2 to 3. So we'll go for the 3 mile an hour. And we are shooting uphill a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Okay, wind's picked up. Right, so I'm going to go for well, we're going to try 5 miles an hour. And that's giving us 0.3 of left wind. But looking at the flag now, it looks like it's dropped anyway. So obviously the wind is not very consistent. So we'll push left and we'll give it that's 3 clicks. One more. Alright, let's just take a shot and see where we are. And 7.3. There you go. that's pretty much straight in the bullseye, from what I can see anyway. But those corrections, they got us there. Right, let's try another shot. Okay, so it's definitely gone over to the right. So we'll give it another click. It's better. That was a little bit of movement on my half, but we're on. And like I said, I've got some changing conditions there, but that first shot confirmation was on, so I can't really grumble with that. And I haven't touched my elevation there, so like I said, but we're on there, centre of the target, apart from that one that went over to the right hand side. And like I say, I've still got wind, so I'm more than happy. Well, there you have it, guys. I'm not going to mess around with the charges anymore. I'm going to leave them at that. I think I've got a workable load. So it was 467 yards. I've hit my target. First shot was the one that was most important. Was it on? Yes, it hit dead center. Wind conditions being what they are, they're going to open the group up, so I'm happy enough with that. So that's the 130 grain RDF Nosler. Very similar speeds now, running them for the 130 grain hybrid and the 130 grain tip match king. So I'm going to come out another day and have a bit of fun, shoot some steel a bit further when these heifers have gone out of this field. Anyway guys, that's the video. That's my load development for the Nosler 130 grain RDF. And catch you guys next time. Take care, bye.